Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, "I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go hide. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time." Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. A look at the Magic starting group. Bamba is out there with Carter. Then there's Suggs. Then there's Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the point. And for the 76ers. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Harden out there with MP. And it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Anthony against Harden. Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. Here's Harris. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that mid-range jumper, Harris's go-to shot before he developed the consistency from range.
Now here is Carter. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Now here's Wagner. Defended by Thibault. And that one is good from Suggs.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Harden. And there's the drive. Rebound by the Magic.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here is Harden. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Harden finds MP. Six to shoot. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Wagner. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. MP outside. Pass to Thibault. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Man showing some terrific range.
What a confident long-range bomb by MP, not allowing the distance to intimidate him.
Here's Suggs. No good there. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Now, here's Suggs. Covered by MP. Inside. And that one's good. Suggs. Suggs has got 6. The 76ers leading. On the wing, Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Anthony. Passes it to Suggs. And he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's MP. He has 7. Yep, that one goes in there.
And MP's shot selection is impressive. Terrific at realizing when he should look to fire.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. And give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for James Harden. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Lopez, he's checked in for Bamba. Wagner comes in for Wendell Carter. Isaac's checked in for Wagner. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Suggs. Now Isaac, following the three-point attempt by MP. Shoots from 12 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
The very definition of a stretch big, Mo Wagner finding his way into the mid-range. Nicely done.
Maxey passes to MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Anthony on the wing with the teardrop. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Paul Millsap.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. Fultz, no good. Floats one up. A shot's good for Milton.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers on top, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia? We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. MP outside. With the drive, and MP throws it down.
Oh, yeah. MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
And finished off by Fultz.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Wizards put on a show. He had 19 points and a couple of boards as well. Another outstanding outing, something that's become more and more commonplace for him. Bring it back to you, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Here's Suggs. Good work defensively by Harden. Philadelphia leading by 7. To the paint. Here's MP. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Carter. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bamba. It's another look. It's hauled in by Harris.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
MP outside. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Offensive rebound. Fultz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
Orlando shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And the first one drops. Jordan, he's checked in for Embiid. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Good on the triple.
Franz Wagner.
Wagner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Suggs out there with Anthony. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The pass to Bamba. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Now, here's Wagner. He's tightly guarded. The rebound by Harden. Philadelphia leading by 10. MP deciding where to go with it. A nice shot by Embiid.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Pass to Bamba. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him, and he goes big with the jump right over Jalen Suggs.
And how about MP just showing off right there. Give this guy a launching pad, and man, the sky's the limit.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Orlando also making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Bamba. Wagner comes in for Wendell. He's checked in for Philadelphia. MP comes in for Korkmaz. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz, he's checked in for Suggs. That free throw good from Anthony. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
And good that time. 9 points for Markelle Fultz.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Anthony, the pass to Fultz. Four on the shot clock. Isaac down low. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Deep two from Anthony, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Anthony against Harden. Anthony kicks to Carter. Right wing. Fultz with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Bamba. No good on that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's MP. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
And it goes down 2 points.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Anthony against Harden. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. MP outside. In the corner, Harden, pass to Embiid. Knocked away. It's stolen by Fultz. The final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bamba passes to Fultz. And Thibault sends it back. Now, here's MP. He's defended by Wagner.
has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. That bucket in no time at all. MP's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Passes it to Bamba. Back to Anthony, and the pass to Suggs. Another miss by Orlando.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
And those are handles you got to work years on to develop. MP's got some circus moves in his pocket.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thank you.